Our presentation is over the Tenerife aviation disaster, and our group consists of Tyler Beneke, Clayton Carpenter, Alexa Koenigseder, and Jaymin Patel. We look forward to presenting the overview and analysis of the human factors involved in the Tenerife case study. Hope you enjoy.
Today we're here to talk about the Tenerife aviation disaster that happened March 27, 1977. This collision happened with two Boeing 747 airplanes, the Pan American and the Dutch Airlines. These two were supposed to land and were at the Los Rodeos, a Spanish airport.
This accident killed 583 people and had 70 survivors. The only survivors on the Pan American flight, and this accident became the deadliest aviation accident in history.
So this accident led to one of the first investigations of human factors contributions within these kind of programs. So now we've completed lots of safety inspections and lots of new procedures to help keep the crew and the people on the plane safe.
The KLM and Pan American planes were en route to the Gran Canaria airport but were diverted to the North Tenerife airport due to a bomb threat at their original destination.
The North Tenerife airport is very small and was very crowded due to an overflow of traffic due to all the planes getting diverted there.
The KLM captain had requested to circle the Gran Canaria airport until it was clear to land, but was denied and asked to land at the North Tenerife airport.
The two planes were grounded, the KLM and the Pan American, waiting for clearance to get back into the air. While they were waiting, the KLM was refueled. The KLM took off first, back-taxiing down the runway, which means it traveled down the runway in the opposite direction it would take off in. The Pan American flight was instructed to back-taxi down the same runway and get off at exit C3.
Due to the heavy fog, the Pan American was unaware of the location on the runway and missed their exit. The KLM flight misinterpreted the air traffic controller and took off without proper notification. As the Pan American flight approached exit C4, the lights of the KLM became visible. The Pan American attempted to veer left and move out of the runway, and the KLM tried to pull up and take off, but sadly both were unsuccessful.
There are several human factors violations that occurred resulting in this tragic accident.
Today we are going to discuss and identify a few of these issues.
The violation that came into play was lack of communication. The KLM jet did not properly communicate with the air traffic control, leading to a huge disaster. Had they known that they weren't actually cleared to take off, but only cleared to prepare for takeoff, we could have prevented, or possibly could have prevented, all these lives that were lost.
Fog was a major distraction in this accident. It prevented the Pan American to miss their gate 3 to follow the KLM flight. It also prevented them from seeing each other due to the fog.
Next, we can focus on the lack of assertiveness. The hierarchy in the cockpit of the KLM jet adversely affected the first officer's assertiveness, making him reluctant to question the captain's decision to take off. Although this jet had been cleared by air traffic control, this was not permission for takeoff.
Very stressed in this incident. They had to relocate their planes and also wait long idle times. This led to irrational decisions of them starting their plane without proper communication.
Teamwork plays a very important role in the aviation system. Lack of teamwork happened in this situation. The pilot, the co-pilot, and the whole crew did not communicate appropriately. There were not people backing up the pilot's decision, and the air traffic control was not properly communicating with the crew.
This aviation disaster led to new improvements in the industry that can help prevent these accidents from occurring again.
Some of those improvements have been ground radar systems. The Los Rodeos airport did not have any ground radar systems, which made seeing through the fog nearly impossible.
Communication was also another big one. They created a short, standardized phraseology that air traffic controllers and pilots can use now, so it's easy to communicate between each other and eliminate the error.
That, along with crew resource management, has led younger, underexperienced pilots to be able to challenge their higher experienced captains. During the accident, that was not the case, and the captain made a dire mistake, and the younger crew should have challenged him, but they did not.